a good mentality.
I know I was the weak link in that. I appreciate it.
No, you were not.
Keeping up with me.
We are all crossing this like together.
Yeah.
I really like the tribe. I think I'm very happy with how supportive everyone is. During that first challenge we were getting here, I was definitely the slowest one, and I got very nervous. I mean, I was like, oh man, I'm gonna be the easy target, the weak link. But everyone's been super supportive so far. I am a little worried. No mention of any sort of game yet. So once that gets started, we'll see. But hopefully we can keep it kumbaya for a little bit longer.
No.
No.
Nope, no.
No, like that. Check.
Jeff.
Let's go!
I'm out of everyone. I'm leaning more towards Jake. Honestly.
Jake? Okay. I'm good with that.
Okay. You sure? I want to make sure you're okay.
I'm okay. My only concern is that if it gets down to 4 and we go to tribal again and it's 2 and 2, what do we do? Because if it's 3, because I think Jake would stay with us for at least one more vote, so it could be 3 and 1.
Yeah.
But if it gets down to 2 and 2, we need to think about where we would go.
So I just had talked with Jameson, and I think we're pretty locked in together. I think what our plan is right now, he's going to try to loop Will in, get that majority 3. I think we're going to go for Kyle, just because he's kind of in agreement that Kyle's our kind of just the odd man out of the group. So I think for now that's what I'll stick with, but can't trust anyone out here. So.
So Jake, what was your tribe's kind of reaction getting back to camp from the challenge? Like what was going on?
You know, we were still in pretty good spirits. I think we got back. We had some rice cakes, but I think everyone was definitely nervous to be that person to say, "Let's go talk game." So we all kind of just said, "Let's all agree we're at a point where we can talk game. No one's the first person to do it. Mutual decision."
Right. So all of you just collectively talked about game?
Well, like now, like, you know, no one wanted to be the first person to say, "Hey, Will, let's go talk in the woods." No one wanted to be that first person to speak up and say that while everyone's sitting around eating rice cakes.
But it has to happen,
It has
right,
to happen.
at some point. So
Sorry, dude, but someone's got to go. Sorry I had to beat you.
all right, I'll read the votes. First vote. Jake. Kyle. 1 vote Jake, 1 vote Kyle. Jake. 2 votes Jake, 1 vote Kyle. The first person voted out of Survivor NCSU. Jake. Go hand me your torch. Jake, the tribe has spoken.
I don't know what happened, man. I thought I had it locked in, Jameson Will. I thought that was good. We shook on it and everything. I thought I was keeping track of when people were going to meet and stuff. I don't know when they even had that full conversation. I didn't see Kyle have a one-on-one with anyone but me. So it is what it is.
There was a rumor rooming about from the end of last season that maybe perhaps there would be some people joining from the previous cast.
You know, it feels good to be back. You know, last time I was only here for very briefly, and I'm hoping this time I'll be able to stick around a little bit longer. But it feels good. It feels good to have a second chance, especially at the same camp again. It really feels like round 2, and this time I'm gonna do better.
Humanities gets a third Jake. Humanities only needs 1 more. It's up to Jake. Can he redeem himself from last season? It's all up to him. Jake wins it for
for humanities! Humanities wins immunity! Safe from tribal council! Yeah, bring it in. Bring it in. Alrighty, humanities tribe. You were right. Back again. Jake taking up for the tribe. You are safe from tribal council tonight. Have a good night.
Another win for Danimals. It feels so good to not just survive the first vote, but the second too. It's been really kumbaya over at camp, and as much as that is nice, it's a little bit concerning because eventually we're gonna have to vote each other out. Hopefully it won't be until the merge. That's sort of what everyone is banking on right now, but at some point or another we are gonna have to vote each other out. It's really hard to get a read on things right now while everyone is just hanging out together. I don't think anyone has had a conversation that excluded anyone else, and certainly not about game.
Drop your bucks. We're switching tribes. And on our other tribe, the Danimals tribe, we have Caleb, Quinn, Jameson, Lindsay, Anna, and Jake. An even 3-3 split.
It's scary because as great as it's been with our tribe to not have to go to tribal, that also means we haven't really talked game at all. And I know there's this general consensus we all want to stick together, but it's scary having another whole tribe now. I never really got the chance to talk game with. Hoping I can maybe pull in Jameson. I still can't really get a read on what their tribe dynamics are between the three of them specifically. So I'm hoping maybe there's some tension between Jameson and at least Quinn or Caleb, and I can pull him in for a vote, but fortunately we don't have to worry about that right now. So we'll keep holding on while we can.
Jake said he might be down to flip on Lindsay. Yeah, if you save me here, I'm like in debt to you. So oh my god. And vote with me and Caleb. It's just hard. Like I betrayed Jake last time, even though it was Will's fault. Anyway, okay, whatever. I don't know. Yeah, this might be really bad for me. I trust you. Yeah, I believe you. Okay.
So I just talked to Lindsay. She's good. She doesn't suspect at all that it's going to be her.
Yeah. Oh, I trust you.
Yeah.
Oh god. Yeah.
I am nervous. This is going to be first travel for me, but I think I'm in the power position. I think I am going to be the flip vote between the two sides, because right now there's old Danimals. Don't get flustered. Keep yourself up. Versus the other two from the STEM tribe, and Caleb and Jameson and I had talked a little bit about forming a 3. That was even before this challenge. So we talked about forming a 3 of like the Big Threats Alliance, returning players, and Caleb as a bigger guy, a athletic threat. And then I just talked to Jameson again and told him that I would be okay with the 3 of us voting for Lindsay. I have not talked to Lindsay and Anna yet, but I think it's going to come down to me, and that's kind of scary because I'm going to burn a bridge either way.
So, are we playing animals?
I'm good with
the 3 of us?
On Jameson?
On Jameson.
Okay.
Yeah, and we're all in agreement. Basically, obviously there's a lot of tension going on right now. There's talk of Lindsay being voted out. Jameson's gonna put Lindsay's name down, and he's trying to get Jake to put Lindsay's name down. And so Jake, even considering putting Lindsay's name down, doesn't sit right with me, because like at my core right now, I'm going original Danimals until I can't anymore.
Okay.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was saying like Anna and I think would be the least likely to flip. You, we were worried about because of Jameson, but then we were like, your best shot is not Jameson.
Okay. I agree. I'm on board for Jameson.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. I'm on board with Jameson. Right. The thing is, Jameson is a stake. We know that.
Right.
And if he hears his name being,
he's gonna pull some.
Right. If the other tribe votes out, goes the easy way, and they vote out Ryder, then that tells me that tribal lines are still very much intact, in which case I think it would be in my best interest to go the other way, vote out either Ryder or Caleb or Jameson. But if they flip and they start voting our own out, tribal lines are no longer set, and it may be my best move to start sticking with a group that I can gain trust with through this vote.
Jake, you were the first voted out in last season, as we all know. How has it been getting through 3 tribals, and now there's been 4 people behind you at least at this point?
It feels good to be able to know that I'm not the first one out, but this is also my first tribal. I can't really say that I've survived the tribal yet in 2 seasons, so this one's nerve-wracking for sure.
Do you feel like you've been playing a better game up to this point than last time?
I think so, but I don't know how much that is actually me playing a better game and more me just having more time to digest things. Because last season, I was the first one out. Game was moving so fast at that point. Now, we've been on a win streak. We've been able to take a step back, look at things, sort of get the ball rolling a little bit, and so I think things are definitely going better for me.
With any luck, I outsnaked the biggest snake this year.
5th person voted out of Survivor NCSU Season 2. Jameson, please bring me the torch.
I feel really good. I think that went about as well as it could have. We got Jameson, a big threat out, and I think I used that opportunity to pull Caleb in closer for me, because right now our concern is that the original 4 Danimals that are on the other tribe are getting closer than we are, and they're going to outnumber us 4-3. So if we can have Caleb on our side as well, then that evens that up a little bit. So right now the concern is, when is the merge going to happen?
We are now merged.
I was also told that Jake was ready to flip on Lindsay for the Jameson vote, which I'm like, dude, you literally have this game made for you. People are telling you how to vote. I would love that.
I'm thinking, to be honest with you, our original tribe is clearly very, very strong still, and right now my head is just, they're gonna keep me safe.
That's fair.
I'm gonna be totally honest with you. Part of me wants to make another move, but they're gonna keep me safe, and I do trust them. The merge tribe is, I think, very clearly Danimals versus the other 3. I feel bad for the other 3, I do, because they know they're on the bottom. But right now our biggest concern is idols. I'm not too worried about myself.
Jake, do you feel like there is a 7-3 division, or have there been STEM people talking to humanity people?
I mean, I don't think it's very deniable that there is a 7-3 division, but there also definitely has been cross-tribe intermingling that has happened. These 3 are all good players. I don't think any of them were going to just sit down and not try at all. So there definitely has been some conversations had.
First vote. Aziza, does not count. Second vote. Jake. We got 1 vote, Jake. Third vote. Jacob. We got 1 vote, Jake, 1 vote, Jacob.
That's how you spell it, right? Yeah, that's how you spell it.
Next vote. Jake. We got 2 votes, Jake, 1 vote, Jacob. Jacob. 2 votes, Jake, 2 votes, Jacob. Next vote. Jacob. We got 2 votes, Jake, 3 votes, Jacob. Jake. We are tied again. 3 votes, Jake, 3 votes, Jacob. Jake. 4 votes, Jake, 3 votes, Jacob. The 6th person voted out of Survivor NCSU Season 2 and the first member of our jury. Jake, please bring me your torch. Jake, the tribe has spoken.
It would seem that Danimals is full of snakes. All of them told me that I was good. Jacob specifically said we'd look out for each other.
I honestly don't even get it. I don't get what I did, to be blunt. And they left the others out of it. Like, that was purely the Danimals tribe that decided to go after their own. And for me, well, I'm glad I did better than I did last time. Some sort of redemption, but man, that sucks.